Hi everyone, welcome to my workshop. Now, I've been asked many times about my workshop. I've had many comments about the look of my workshop and how organized it was. So in this video, I'm going to give a tour of this shop. So let's get started. Okay, so this is my workbench. Let me show you here. The table below just simply pulls up and locks. And you can see underneath, I just bought those heavy duty hinges that lock into place, and to lower it, you would just press this lever here to lower it. So you can see on top here I have two portable tables, and I use those when I need to cut plywood or hold larger projects that I'm working on. See over in the corner here, this is my table saw, and I just recently redesigned the stand after I bought my new saw stop table saw. Some of the features: I installed a drawer below here where I can store blades, push stick, and then I provide a space below where I can slide this trash basket, which used to be my old Fiend shop vac that broke down, and so I designed it at the height so I can slide this right underneath to make it nice and neat. On the sides we got these little coves where I can store jigs and miscellaneous items I have to do with my table saw. Now above, you can see I built a cabinet, a circular cabinet with shelves, and this is to hold any of my finishing products. So I've been asked many times on how I came up with my design. So it actually all started here with the small tool cart I have. I just wanted to come up with something a little different. Most of the tool carts I've seen are square, rectangular, and I decided to challenge myself and build a trapezoidal type shape. So that's how I came up with that idea. So the cart in the middle there is my power tool cart, and that also holds all my large clamps on the side. So let me just show you here. We'll start at the top here. On the front of this drawer, I store my sanding discs. Got 100, 150, and 320. Actually, there's usually 220 grit there. Right below it, I have the drill bits in order here, and that's very convenient to my drills, which are right next to it. As I said, it's a drawer. I'll just pull this open, and inside I have miscellaneous tools. I got a small cleanup shop vac, and on the other side I got my filters for my dust extractor, and you can see some other miscellaneous tools there. And you can see in the back there's a little cutout. This alcove was actually originally designed for a compressor. I ended up getting rid of that compressor. I didn't use it that much. I had a nail gun and a compressor, so This alcove actually will hold a small compressor. So I just converted it into holding some other miscellaneous tools. Okay, so this planer, let me show you how it works. Unlatch that, we just pull it out, and then we'll lock it. Okay, and then you pull out this roller, and that provides a nice outfeed table. And then I would just connect my dust collector to this, and there I go. Show how easy it is to close up shop. And there you go. At the top here are my most used tools, my orbital sander, and believe it or not, a circular saw. Cut up plywood a lot, so that comes in handy. At the top, hearing protection and some drill bits. You can see on the side, this is where I hold all my clamps. Both sides mirror each other. And then right down here below, I got a little compartment for a pencil. Okay, now down below here, I have my drills. So I have 3 drills, and then behind the drills, you just pull that out, I have all the chargers. I have 3 chargers with the batteries. Makes it very convenient. Below, I have my miter saw. Now again, just unlock this latch. Now this miter saw is attached to my dust extractor, which I'll show you in a second. Now to lock this in place, I installed 2 hinges here. And we just push those down. And if you can see, the cabinet is tapered here. So when I push this hinge down, it actually forces tension. It makes it nice and tight. Okay, on the other side I have another hinge. And there we go. It's all set up. Now on the side here, I have my extension. So that's easily installed. Just pull this up. It's kind of hard to videotape while you're doing this, but okay, so I slide it in there and then tighten this. And there's my extension. I have an adjustable stop, so if I want to make repetitive cuts of the same length, I'll just tighten that. And like I said, so when I turn on my miter saw, it will automatically turn on the dust extractor below. So let me show you that. So you can hear that going off. Another nice feature I have here is when I built this cart, or actually when I built the miter saw stand, I wanted it to be the same height as the top drawer of my tool cart. So when this is extended, this gives me an extra extension for long pieces of wood. So my right side is supported by that top drawer, and the left side is supported by that extension I built. All right, let's fold this up here. Down below I have more tool storage and my dust extractor, so I push this out. There's my dust extractor. I love this tool, Fest tool. You can see underneath here. Let me show you, it's attached right there. Now if I need to just use my dust extractor to clean up, I just pull this out and there you go. Okay, so by the way, I have a power cord here on the side, and that power cord is plugged into an outlet. That outlet is wired to my dust extractor. So anytime I want to use a tool that has dust collection, it will turn on my shop vacuum there. Okay, as I said before, that is my tool cart. These are all non-powered tools. And let me pull this out to show you. I failed to mention before, all my tool carts are on heavy-duty caster wheels, so I can roll around in the garage anywhere I need them to be. Now, this tool cart was designed to be at the same height as my table saw over there. Actually, I designed the table saw to be the same height as this cart because this was the first cart I built. But this is very convenient as an outfeed table. So on the inside of my cart, first drawer are my most used tools, obviously. Screwdrivers, drill bits, and router bits. I have chisels here and a knife, and of course my tape measure, safety glasses, and dust mask, which is very important. Right below that would be the second most used tools, and this would be the hand clamps. I use those all the time. And I got my various saws, and then actually this is my wrenches. I don't use that much, but I store that in that area. This would be all my socket wrenches and hand wrenches. So if I need to work on like my car, I'll just pull that out. Show you right here. There's also some more sockets, vice grip, and a screwdriver. So I actually really like this design. So we just store that right back in there. And down below are my heaviest tools, and this would be my toolbox. So this toolbox is used, the first one here, for anything I need to do around the house. Any kind of repairs or home improvement. You can see the outside of this has a saw, which is attached with a magnet, and I got about every tool I would possibly need for inside work. All right, and then right after that you can see I have some other miscellaneous tools that I don't use very much, and then right behind that is my dovetail jig, which I rarely use, but when it's a great tool when you need it. There's nothing better than that. All right. Okay, let me roll this back into place. Okay, above my tool cabinet, you can see is a storage area for all of the supplies I would need for woodworking. And these boxes are actually 21 years old, as old as my oldest daughter, and you can see they're just Huggy containers, baby wipes. And you can see I just store all of the different items I would need for woodworking around the house.